Boys, Jon Jones done it again. And by that, I don't mean another successful title defense or switching weight classes again or holding up yet another division and stalling out maybe the most exciting division in combat sports history. I mean, he's had another run-in with the law. Turns out, old Johnny boy got in a little bit of a dust-up back in February. It sounds like there was a car accident in which he fled the scene yet again. So kind of establishing a pattern of behavior here when he gets in car accidents, and that pattern being getting the hell out of Dodge. But just in like the last 24 hours or so, some footage has come out, body cam footage of the, I guess the aftermath of the accident. A police officer basically walks up on the scene, finding the wrecked car and a woman within. People are kind of glossing over that, I'm noticing as well, because from what I understand, the woman within was not his wife, or long-time fiance, long-time situationship, baby mama, whatever Jon Jones is doing. But I figured we'll take some time to take a look at that footage today, and then maybe we'll go over some of his other run-ins with the law while we're at it, some of his other shenanigans, and maybe some other clips here while we're at it. But let's just go ahead and get into it here. So it says here, Albuquerque police released portions of body camera video from a February 21st crash investigation. They say Jon Jones fled the scene and later threatened a police safety aide over the phone. What is a police safety aide? I don't know. It beats the shit out of me. It's not a police officer, I don't think. We'll have to look it up and say, you know what, let's go ahead and Google this right now. Let's take a look. Police safety aid. Police safety aid. You know what? What is a police safety aid? Public safety aid will perform a variety of tasks in support of law enforcement activities. Duties include handling calls. What is it? How to become one? Police aid assists police officers by performing clerical duties. I don't think that's what that is. Public safety aid. Limited commission duties involving non-threatening general police work, including enforcement of various city ordinances. Whatever the fuck that means. Let's get into this tape here and see. Alright, so you can see here the time looks to be 2:28. I'm assuming that's AM given the dark skies and shit, you know, the obvious things. February 21st, 2025. Officer's saying, where'd he go? Where'd he go?
Hey, where'd he go? Where'd he go from me? I have one of the judges.
The T-Mobile story probably ran to go get a cell phone.
Leaving the scene.
That's what it was. Got in a car accident, busted the old iPhone screen, said, you know what, T-Mobile's right there while we're waiting for the cops and the ambulance. I'm going to go pick up a cell phone.
On foot, heading westbound on Lomas.
Heading westbound. There's an ambulance there already. You can see behind her, right there.
Hey,
Looks to be a Mazda.
gonna check you out, okay? She's over here. Oh, she has no pants.
Is that what that is? A Mazda? I can't tell.
Okay, that's fine.
Airbags deployed. She's clearly in the passenger seat.
Can we ask what's going
She's weeping.
on?
Weeping women. It's a common theme around old Jon Jones. I like the little time cut they did there.
Please talk to him.
Alright, so the woman has handed the phone to the police officer and says, hey, talk to him. Her cell phone's fine. John is probably over there getting, or excuse me, I shouldn't say John. Whoever this is in the video, we don't know for sure. Whoever was driving the car. The gentleman is over at the cell phone store. He's probably working on getting the contract and getting his all his contacts and his pictures downloaded to his new phone.
This is that's a friend of mine.
Hello, who am I speaking to?
Okay, so he puts it on speaker, and it's a pretty familiar sounding voice there.
My name is PSA Lopez. And who am I speaking to?
What's your name?
What's your name?
PSA Lopez? With the Albuquerque Police Department?
Oh, okay, so here we can see the damage on the car. Nice little side damage here on the door, lower panel of the door. That's all dented in. Looks like we got some damage all in here. It whacked the shit out of it pretty good. Looks like, I can't tell if that's a flat tire or not.
How many guys you guys out there with you?
Don't worry
He asked, how many guys do you have out there with you?
about that, man. Were you the one driving the vehicle?
What'd the officer say?
Don't worry about that, man.
Officer says, don't worry about that, man.
Were you the one
How many guys you guys out there with you?
Don't worry about that, man. Were you the one driving the vehicle?
My brothers attacked the dreams, sisters, and cell phones.
He was the one driving.
My brother's what? Tracked some?
My brothers attacked the dreams, sisters, and cell phones.
He was the one driving the vehicle.
Let's hit the captions. My brothers attacked the dreams.
He was the one driving the vehicle.
They slipped.
Let's move my camera out of the way here so you can see the closed captioning. We'll just move it up here. There you go.
Girls, they're the most evil people you ever meet.
They're the most evil people you'll ever meet.
That's Jon Jones.
Well, that pretty well eliminates any doubt.
John,
To repeat here, listen.
That's Jon Jones.
It's Jon Jones. He was plowing me.
Jon Jones?
Jon Jones? The guy that we've had multiple run-ins with, who is kind of a fucking menace around here. That Jon Jones?
He was the one driving the vehicle.
Oh, okay.
But they don't waste their cases with just killing you on petty crimes.
They don't waste their cases with just killing you on petty crimes? What the fuck? What?
Their cases with, but they don't waste their cases with just killing you on petty crimes. But they definitely listen to conversations.
Maybe it was killing you or petty crimes, not killing you on petty crimes. That's probably what it was.
Situations like this, and some of them are petty crimes. But they definitely listen to conversations like this, and some of them are bored enough to kill you.
Whoa. Some of them are bored enough to kill you. He's saying this to... this clearly is a police officer. I don't know, whatever they want to call him, a safety aide or whatever. I feel like they're trying to downplay the severity of the incident. That Jon Jones is basically telling this dude that there are people who will fucking kill him. Because Jon says so, I guess.
Kill you. Because they listen. And they teach me to be a man when I'm a dog.
So,
And they teach me something about when I wake up. I wonder if this is the people that Jon... He goes to, like, out shooting and did training for a movie and all this stuff. I wonder if it's some of the fucking people that he's run into.
And they teach me to be a man when I'm a dog.
They teach me to be a man while I wake up?
And they teach me to be a man when I'm a dog.
so listen to me, man. He's making threats and that's...
Yeah, he's making threats. Fucking pretty thinly veiled ones at that. And not making any sense otherwise.
He's making threats. I gotta call an officer out here.
Call him.
Okay. So this is circling back to the public safety aide or whatever the hell, police safety aide or police aide, whatever. He said, I think, something to the effect he's going to have to call an officer.
Listen to me, man. He's making threats and that's... He's making threats. I gotta call an officer out here.
Call him.
Got to call an officer out here, I think is what he said.
He's making threats and that's... He's making threats. I gotta call an officer out here.
Got to call an officer out here. The fucking police officer, or safety aide or whatever, sounds drunk too. Is everybody in this goddamn video drunk? Is everybody in Albuquerque just wasted because of where they live at? What the fuck is going on out here? I mean, I get it's now 2:40 in the morning. Jesus.
Well, guess what, dude? You won't be the first guy this year that after that's gonna die.
You won't be the first guy something's gonna
Guess what,
die?
dude? You won't be the first guy this year that after that's gonna die.
That's gonna die.
You'll be the
Okay.
second one.
He'll be the second one. Jon Jones straight up telling this dude that he's done this before. Threatened a fucking police officer.
So you Jon Jones?
What? If you,
Is this you, Bones? Is this you, Jon Bones Jones? He should have, you know what he should have done, and it would have triggered like some kind of like Manchurian candidate response in his brain. He should have started doing it just like Bruce Buffer. Introducing the undisputed light heavyweight champion of the world, and it would have triggered, and somewhere in Jon Jones's like reptile brain, he would have fessed up to being him.
first of all, my brothers, they kill people for way less.
They kill people for way less. Way less than coming up and making sure the chick that you ditched is okay at the scene of a crime.
She's gladly dead.
Yeah.
She's glad. What the?
Sometimes she's gladly dead.
Yeah. That's understanding that the
This dude's hammered.
subject, his name is Jon Jones, the fighter.
The
And
fighter.
the influencer.
The driver of the vehicle that fled is Jon Jones, the fighter.
I just got thrown over the phone.
I wonder if they're saying that in case somebody runs into him. Like, don't accost this guy because he's probably gonna beat the shit out of you. Unfortunately.
I got thrown over the phone. What did he say?
Said he got threatened over the phone, not thrown over the phone. The fucking YouTube subtitles aren't really worth a damn. He threatened me over the phone. Kind of hurt my feelings.
He said, I know
Nah, jokes aside, it's fucked up.
some people that can hurt you for less money. Yeah, it's him.
How do you know?
He has a picture in his house just exactly like Jon Jones.
Did they confirm that it was him?
Yeah, she confirmed.
This is already exposing enough.
Exposing what?
I'm exposing myself.
Let this government, man.
Like the government and stuff. Like what?
I'll stay here.
Only the ones who would really kill
Hey
you.
guys.
Are the ones that will kill me?
No, not you.
No, not you, the other guy.
He has up with the government just for conversations like this already. I would imagine. Dude, my phone is 100% aware.
Dude, I don't know what the you're talking.
His phone is 100% sentient and aware. What Jon Jones is actually trying to tell these police officers, and he's too drunk to say it clearly, and they don't understand. Jon Jones's phone is alive. It's become aware. His phone was driving and caused the accident, and that's why he's over at that T-Mobile store in the background.
100% aware.
See?
I would imagine. Dude, my phone is 100% aware.
Dude, I don't know.
My
what
phone
the
is 100%
you're
aware.
talking about. My car is wrecked.
If I grab this?
That's fine.
Okay.
That chick's just
And
pissed.
who's your friend?
My friend is Bones Jones, Jon.
Oh my god, she even used this fucking nickname. Bones Jones, Jon Jones.
Bones Jones, Jon Jones.
Okay. Who's your friend?
My friend is Bones Jones, Jon Jones.
Okay.
Alright, so that's the entirety of the footage there. Take it for what you will, I guess, for the sake of, both sides of the story here. Jon's lawyer has made a statement and effectively said that the police are targeting Jon, that a drunk woman... What does he say here? As Jon's lawyer, I'm stunned by the Albuquerque Police Department's decision to charge him in this new case. In the thousands of cases I've handled in my career, I have never seen a case as strange and unwarranted as this one. So, of course, he's got to feign outrage at my innocent client who's beat the shit out of his old lady and been arrested multiple times. I can't believe that you'd think he would do something that's exactly the same shit that he's done multiple times before. He continues, Jon was not driving that night. He wasn't in the car. It appears that an intoxicated woman used a false allegation against Jon to avoid being arrested for a DWI, and the police fell for it. Oldest trick in the book. Oldest trick in the book. Call somebody who wasn't even there, and they're going to be so fucking wasted that they won't be able to clearly, elaborate upon the fact that they weren't actually there. What they're going to do instead is threaten your life and threaten to have you fucking killed by somebody because they weren't there and they're innocent. It just doesn't make a ton of sense. Based on the criminal complaint, it looks like they went so far as to seek a warrant for John's cell phone records while conducting a misdemeanor traffic investigation. I've never heard of such a thing. It is truly unbelievable that the police would waste this amount of resources on such a case. The only thing I can think of is that the police were targeting John for improper purposes. We will get to the bottom of it and make sure that this baseless case is dismissed. They were targeting John for being a reckless piece of shit in Albuquerque. Let's see. The details of the criminal complaint reported by the Journal include accusations that Joan left the scene of a crash with a half-naked and intoxicated woman in the car. So apparently she had her old cans out or something. Excuse me. Interesting. So to further on this, they mentioned some of his other, run-ins and issues that he's had in the past. Some of his trials and tribulations that God has put him through, according to old Jon Jones. But he had a DWI conviction in 2012. In 2015, he failed a drug test for cocaine. A little bit of the old booger sugar. A loophole kept him from being suspended for it, though, because they only care about performance-enhancing drugs, and apparently that's not one of them. Later that year, Jones was arrested for a felony hit-and-run involving a pregnant woman. Weird. He pled guilty to leaving the scene of the accident. He had another DWI in 2020 that came with gun charges, later dropped in a plea deal in the early days of the COVID pandemic. He was freaking out because the pandemic, poor guy. Poor guy with his gazillions of dollars and his giant fucking mansion and his family around him and everything. Just could possibly find happiness in that. Had to go around and terrorize Albuquerque. Go fucking terrorize some homeless people, supposedly. So that's his lawyer's side of the story, just for the sake of giving the other half. While we're at it, though, I figure we'll go ahead and take a look at some of the other ones. So this was back in 2016. I believe this was a Corvette that John was pulled over in, and he kind of threw a little bit of a bitch fit for supposedly drag racing. You can hear the car as the guy's walking up. It's cammed. It's a Corvette. Sounds pretty fucking mean, to be honest. Supposedly he was doing a little drag racing out here.
Driver's license, registration, insurance. Please turn your car off.
Damn. Turn the car off or I'll tase you.
Why are you drag racing that Cadillac?
Why are you drag racing? He just cuts straight to the chase. Look at John immediately gets all sassy with him too.
I didn't drag race
driver's
the
license, registration.
Look at him.
I didn't drag race
driver's
the
license, registration.
I've watched this video before, and I will say I remember the officer was kind of being a dickhead to him, in all fairness. Jon Jones was probably driving like an asshole. The officer was also being a bit of a dickhead.
And insurance, please.
I did not drag race the Cadillac.
I watched you do it right there at Broadway.
No, you did not, sir. No,
Drag racing a caddy.
Reason?
no, you did not. I did not drag race the Cadillac.
Okay. Any
Officer's gonna
reason?
pick his nails.
Any reason for what?
For the way you're driving. The way you took off there at Broadway after you revved your
did
engine.
not.
After you
drag
revved your
wife.
engine.
I did not drag. He honestly sounds a little wasted here.
You took off there at Broadway after you revved your
did
engine.
not.
After you
drag
revved your
wife.
engine.
Drive.
I didn't say drag wife.
Yeah, you
I
said drag race.
That's
Absolutely, and I did not.
right. Okay. So you just felt it necessary to take off at a high rate of speed just
I
to
did
do
not. I did not break the speeding limit at all, and I did
it? I
not.
didn't say
He sounds hammered.
you broke
And
the
I
speed
did
limit.
not take off at a high speed.
What's the speed limit there on Central?
I did not break the
I
speed
don't know,
limit.
but I know I wasn't
Then how do
near
you
it.
know?
Oh,
High speed.
doesn't know the speed limit, but he does know that he didn't break it,
Speed
regardless.
limit there on Central.
I don't know, but I know I wasn't
Then how do
near
you
it.
know that you didn't break it? Because I was going the speed limit. and
Okay, I was
you
going
were
the speed-
pulling away from me.
You know, I'm so upset right
Why
now.
don't you just hand me your driver's
Oh,
license,
yeah. Oh,
registration,
here,
and insurance?
Here, absolutely.
Go ahead and get the registration and insurance out of
Oh, hell yeah. Officer's like, I ain't playing with all that fucking paperwork. Get it out for me.
there for me, Jonathan.
Absolutely.
Jonathan? Ooh. Oh, no. I hit all the way back. He gave him the Jonathan, though.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
registration
here,
and insurance.
Here, absolutely.
Go ahead and get the registration and insurance out of there for
Oh, I
me,
kind of lucked out and just clicked right back to where it was. That
Is
was...
there an interlock in this vehicle?
I couldn't do that again
Can
if I
I see
tried.
it, please?
Oh.
Jonathan?
Asked him if there's... I think he said an interlock. That's, I believe, one of those breathing devices
Is there an
there.
interlock in this vehicle?
Yes, there is.
Can I see it, please?
Got to breathe into before you can start your vehicle.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
I cannot wait for you to prove that I was drag racing because I know for a fact.
Pretty sure that's what that was.
Nice try.
Nice try. Relax, Johnny. Throwing papers everywhere and shit.
Registration.
How long have you had the car, sir? Okay, well, you should have no other registration. This is what you get from the dealership. Where's your other registration? This is the dealership registration that came with your temp tag.
Maybe it is proof of insurance. That's the paperwork that I just got from, I think, the DMV not too long ago.
Okay, find your registration for me.
Is that...
Why is your car so loud?
Why is my... Man, you just...
Why is your car so
I'm
loud?
just asking you a simple question
Yeah, you asked it like a bit of a dickhead, though.
Man, you just...
for me.
Is that...
Why is your car so loud?
Not really too spicy, to be honest with you.
I'm just asking you a simple question, John.
It wasn't quite as innocent as he's trying to sell it. It was a little spicy, but it wasn't too hot.
It's law because it's a sports car.
Okay. Sit tight. I'll be with you in a minute. Cut the attitude.
It's law because it's a sports car.
Okay. Sit tight. I'll be with you in a minute. Cut the attitude.
I mean, John could have kind of told him to go fuck himself on that one. There is a certain amount of freedom of speech, but all parties are being shitty here. And John, again, was reckless driving. Comes up, knocks on the window. Man, that's a nice Corvette. Look at the spoiler on that thing. Spoiler's a bit overkill. Not, I'm not real for the flashy shit, but it's a nice Corvette.
Mr. Jones, here's your driver's license.
Like the polar white,
registration, and
tinted windows.
insurance. Getting a few tickets
I'm over here fanning out over the car.
tonight.
Couple tickets
Ticket
for
here
him.
is going to be for drag racing, competitive racing. You need to go to court on the 5th of next month at 11:25 in the morning. Need you to sign inside this box here. You're not admitting guilt to this citation. You're letting me know you're aware of the court date.
That's one.
Next ticket here is also going to be a vehicle nuisance exhibition driving, revving your engine, making unnecessary engine noise.
Check this out, man.
Let me finish, okay? Same court date, same time. Once again,
Oh, John's pissed.
sign inside this box. You're not admitting guilt.
So that was
You let me
two.
know you're aware of the court date. Next ticket here is also going to be a vehicle nuisance modification or loud exhaust.
Number three.
Same court date, same time. Once again, I need you to
God, dude, you can't hardly hear him over his fucking radio.
sign the box. You're not admitting guilt, sir. You're letting me know you're aware of the court date. And this last ticket is going to be driving within your traffic lane. You drove out of your lane 3 times as we were approaching
That's number 4,
the
right?
interstate. Same court date, same time. And the last ticket here.
Oh, he
is
just
gonna
said
be
last one,
for
so there's 5.
illegible license plate. Your registration sticker's covered up with your whatever vanity cover you have over your license plate. The registration sticker is illegible. Same court date, same time. I need you to sign inside this box. Once again, you're not admitting guilt. You're letting me know you're aware of the court date. Did you have something you wanted to say, Mr. Jones?
Yes, I do.
Oh, shit.
Is your thing recording here?
It's always recording. Did you have something you
It's
wanted
always
to say, Mr.
recording.
Jones?
Why would you even ask such a thing?
Absolutely. You and I...
Oh, John's so fucking mad. He's like gathering himself. Oh, I have something to say to you.
both know that you...
Look at the way he's looking at him, dude.
That I was not drag racing.
Look at...
That I was not drag racing.
No, sir. I actually know that you were drag racing. I watched you do it.
Okay. Let me talk.
No, sir, I actually know that, and I'm surprised that a parachute didn't come out of the back of your car like an Indy car when you're going down the strip, sir.
Right?
Okay.
Do I have that right?
Mr. Jones, we're not having court out here.
Do I have that
You
right?
have a court date, and you can...
Indy car, fucking
You do have
penny
that
car,
right
whatever
to
the
talk.
drag
Okay,
racing is.
$2
All right,
court.
let me talk. Okay?
Go ahead. Tell me what you're going to tell.
No.
Don't tell me what I know. You're going to testify to what I know?
Yeah, fuck yeah, I'm going to
Ooh!
what you know.
I know that you're going to
Yeah,
testify
fuck
to
yeah.
what I know?
Yeah, fuck yeah, I'm going to testify to what you know.
I know that you were
and
drag
I
racing, and I will
both
testify
know
to that.
That I was not drag racing.
Actually, I do know that you were drag racing.
Actually, I do know that. I know everything, sir. Go fuck yourself.
You and I both know that I freaking revved my engine at the red light, and I never took off racing at all. Nor was the car next to me ever took off racing. I just simply revved
Both
my
of you
engine.
took off at a high rate of speed, sir.
No, I did
Only
not.
you kept going. He
no,
slowed
I
down.
did not.
Okay.
You are an absolute fucking liar.
Well, we can
There
talk
we go.
about it in court. I need you to sign inside this box. Once again, you're not admitting guilt. You're letting me know you're aware of the court date.
You are an
Inside the
absolute
box, sir?
liar.
Inside the box, sir.
Wait.
What am I waiting for?
I'll call my lawyer.
Damn.
For arrest. If you do not sign in the box, sir, I will have to take you to see a judge. That means I will place you under arrest,
I'm
and then
going
you will
to
go
call my
see a
lawyer
judge.
to ask him about this paperwork.
Okay.
I'm sure I have the right to do that, buddy.
Buddy.
Fucking
Pal.
liar. I can't believe you.
Well, believe it, because I'm not joking.
Gonna call him at 2:30 in the morning, or what? Oh, this isn't 2:30 in the morning. That was the other one. Who knows what time this shit is?
What's your name?
Officer Brown, it's on your ticket, sir.
I can't fucking believe you. You're ridiculous.
Just doing my job.
No, you're not doing your job.
Rooting around the car, man. That's a dangerous move with a pissed off police officer. I mean, any police officer, really, but that's a.
Fucking picking this fucking Corvette out.
I don't
for
suggest
no
doing
reason,
that.
And blaming me for all this shit that you know isn't true. You're ridiculous.
It is not no reason, sir.
I used to really respect police folks. Fuckers like you.
You would rather I just turn my head and let you be a nuisance
Yeah, kinda.
to the
I was
citizens?
not a nuisance to the citizens.
I've sworn to protect the citizens.
I'm sworn to protect it, and I take this duty as seriously as anything and everything in my life, Jon Jones, Jonathan.
People like you, Mr. Jones, please don't dig around in your car.
There you go.
I'm looking for a pen. Give me the fucking shit. I can't believe you. You're ridiculous.
Well, believe it, because it's the
Well,
truth.
believe it.
Ridiculous. I can't believe you. You're ridiculous.
Well, believe it, because it's the truth, sir.
Officers just gotta get a shot in.
Inside the box, sir.
Good luck trying to prove that I was speeding.
Inside the box.
Give me a second. Can I read this shit?
Okay,
Will
I
you wait?
explained them
Just
to
like
you.
You've been making me wait.
Well, I explained them to you. What are you gonna read it for? You're just signing your life away.
The tickets don't magically appear. I have to fill them out.
Will you stop talking so that I
Just a battle of two dickheads here.
can read this, please?
Okay.
That's actually an old book. There's A Tale of Two Cities, and then there was the sequel. It was called A Battle of Two Dickheads. He's not reading it. He's just fucking fuming and trying to think of something else to get out of it.
I can't believe
And he's a lefty. Your boy's a lefty.
fucking liar. How do you sleep with yourself?
Well, you're
at
lucky
night?
you're not going to jail tonight for reckless driving.
For what? For
reckless driving.
Yeah, right. Nice try. Sure, I'm lucky. I'm not lucky about shit.
I can tell you've got an interlock in your car.
Oh!
I'm not worried about shit.
I can tell you've got an interlock in your car.
Took a little shot there.
Yeah, I'm not lucky about shit.
I can tell you've got an interlock in your car.
You ain't lucky about shit. You got an interlock in your car. You've been caught drunk driving before, you douche.
I'm not worried about shit, bro.
Okay.
Look at you.
Well, you're gonna hurt somebody someday, or
Two
yourself.
petty
How do
dudes.
you
The
sleep
way
with
you
yourself?
drive.
Okay, so you caught. I was driving while tonight. You're
Yeah.
fucking lying, buddy. You're lying.
You're fucking
Drag racing
lying.
hurt people,
I
sir.
was not drag racing. You.
People
okay,
get
so who was
hurt
I drag-
all the time.
So you just admitted that the guy didn't race me.
It's an old jerky boys prank call.
And
He's
they-
lying. He's
No, I told
fucking
you that both of you
lying.
left the light at a high rate of speed, and he slowed down, sir. You kept
didn't
going.
say that. You did not.
Okay,
say
well,
that.
you can.
Sir,
listen
that
to it
Cadillac
with
pulled
your
over
attorney.
and waved me by it, and you just kept going.
How do you sleep with yourself? Fucking
Mostly on my left side, sometimes on my back.
harassing me like.
What a dickhead, dude. Whoa. I'm surprised you didn't. How do you sleep with yourself? Well, John, usually I sleep with your mother. Could you sign the tickets, please, sir?
Sleep with yourself. Fucking
Mostly on my left side, sometimes on my back.
harassing me like this. Oh, can't wait till you get out of my face. You're despicable.
I feel the same way about you, sir.
Damn, dude.
Disgust me.
Once again, feelings mutual. Hand me the pen?
Is that all of them? Did I
Yes,
sign
sir.
them all?
Yes, you did. Well, I'm going to make sure you signed them all, and then I'll give you your copy.
Feelings mutual, sir. I also think you're a fucking lowlife.
Liar. Hope you met your quota this month.
So do I.
Just maces him as he's walking away. This is fucking nuts.
Okay, sir. These are your copies. This is where it
I do
states
not
the
remember him
violation
it
that
being
you were
that
driving
much of a dickhead, to
dangerously
be honest.
competitive racing. This is where it takes the court information, the location, the date, and
At this
the
point, I
time.
think the
These will be
officer's just
traffic
antagonizing him.
arrangements. The information is the same on a vanity cover. There's your copy, sir. Slow down and have a great night, okay?
Oh, I was slowing. I was driving slow.
Slow down.
The whole time.
Obey the traffic laws and have a good night.
That's what I was doing.
Okay.
You are ridiculous.
Okay. You have a good night.
Ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Any other questions for me, sir?
You are ridiculous.
That's not a question. You can form that in the form of a question if you like.
Ridiculous.
Do you have any
You can
questions?
form that in
sir?
the form of a question if you
Have a
like.
good night.
Officer's trying so hard. Damn. Alright, so that's one. Then we have another one. This here was on the weekend of Jon's induction into the Hall of Fame. Got a little wasted. This one here, September 24th of 2021. About 5 years in between these last two. This one's about 4 years. Yeah, close to 4 years old. Got about, what, 6, 7 officers with him there? 1, 2, 3, 4. And probably another 1 or 2 behind him. There's another one, so that's 5. There's one back there, 6.
Oh, man.
You hear Jon, oh, man.
Walking down the street.
There he is, okay.
And then you're going to put me on this by walking down the street. And then you're going to... This is so humiliating. I got the Hall of Fame tonight.
I got the Hall of Fame tonight.
And then you're going to put me on this.
And then you're going to put me on this. Johnny, I don't think anybody did this to you, bro. You did this.
You don't want to get hurt. I'll grab a drink. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
He asked him, do you want to talk to me? And Jon starts going off.
You nerd.
You just call him a fucking nerd?
Yeah.
Humiliate me in my Hall of Fame.
You nerd.
You fucking nerds.
I hate you.
I hate you.
I hate you.
Oh.
You nerd. I hate
You fucking nerds.
Nerd.
He's like literally breaking down now. He's going into high school bully Jon Jones mode.
I hate you.
Dude never grew beyond the age of about 14, 15 years old.
You nerd. I hate you so much. Thank you. My Hall of Fame name. What's your name? Put it on
Doesn't
camera.
like you, Josh.
Nerd. Don't touch me. Please don't hurt me.
Get your phone everywhere.
Sir.
Please don't hurt me.
Yes, sir. You nerd.
Calm
On
down.
my Hall of Fame night. Say your name publicly. Say it. Garrett what? John. Officer Nerd. Garrett.
Officer Nerd. Paging Officer Nerd.
Hall of Fame night. Just because I'm big and black. And what did I do? All these officers.
Buddy, I don't know that it's just because you're big and black. I don't.
What did I do? Officer
Don't call me crazy. I don't know.
On my Hall of Fame night, just to have it. I want you to be famous as fuck. And I heard that someone coming to pick you.
No, sorry, man.
I came from my Hall of Fame ceremony, and I'm black, and I have my friends.
Yeah, those are both arrestable offenses. One, Hall of Fame. You're just asking to be locked up.
And I did nothing to you.
You did nothing to me. I usually arrest people who've done nothing to me. That's also an arrestable offense.
And I'm not, it was at a ceremony. With a Hall
At a ceremony.
of Fame person.
Panda Express, McDonald's, Chipotle back there. Could grab the guy something to eat, maybe he'd sober up.
Call, hang me, hurt me, and kill me.
You say
What did I do?
hang me, hurt me, and kill me.
Call, hang me, hurt me, and kill me. What did I do?
He's into that choking stuff.
Thank you. On my Hall. A black man can't drink. My Hall. A black man can't drink.
How has that not been made into a meme?
Getting elected to the Hall of Fame, and now
Yeah, elected to Hall of Fame. Yeah. Dude's working himself up into hysterics. Jon, put your head down. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
You have anything in your pockets, man?
What did I do?
Is it okay if we
What did I do? You. The other prison officers, I hate you. I hate you.
Oh.
I hate you.
And there's that explosive violence that comes out of fucking nowhere. That shit is unsettling, dude.
I hate you.
I hate you.
You could see how when this guy gets, one, inebriated, but two, worked up, and he's working himself into basically a fucking like manic state, a frenzy where he just snaps out of nowhere. And it's like, okay, what are the types of arguments that get the most heated and the most worked up and stuff like that? Well, it's usually with the ones that know you the best, with your loved ones, like your baby mama. And then you snap violently.
Hey, no, please don't. The car. Okay, you gotta breathe, bro.
That shit's wild, dude.
Anyone call it out yet? I just hit them in the car.
I don't think much else happens in this one. I think they...
You did it, sir. Yes, sir. Get your video. Yes, sir. Get in the car. Yes, sir. Chill out. Yes, sir.
Now, it's funny how fast he bitches up whenever an officer actually gets stern with him.
No cut. Where your keys? Very stupid. Please, baby, don't do that. Don't hurt me. You did it, sir.
Please don't hurt me.
Get your video. Yes, sir. Get in the car. Yes, sir. Very stupid. Yes, sir. I don't have this in my car. No cut car. Yes, sir. I am. We'll get you on video. Do it. No cut.
Yeah, that officer had enough of his shit. Jerks a knot in his ass. Look at this dude. He's talking to him like he's a fucking little kid. I mean, that's what he's acting like. Just reprimanding him. Insane. Absolutely insane. Yeah, just another clip of that. Just a long line, a long established pattern of Jon Jones acting insane. Here's a clip. This one has always stuck out to me. Jon Jones, there was a robber who was going into people. I say a robber. The guy's going around as a thief. Going around getting into people's cars and their open garages and stuff. And old Jon Jones had a little something to say about that. Here you can see this guy. He's walking up. He gets into maybe a BMW or something. I can't tell. Look at him. Walks up, gets into this vehicle here. All of a sudden, the old garage door starts opening. Keep an eye back there. You can hear the dogs barking. This dude starts fucking power walking. It's like, let me hurry up and get over here and get in this van. Let me speed it up. It goes actually for the truck, it looks like. And then, bam, garage door opening. Takes off running. Here comes Jon Jones with a fucking shotgun. Chasing this dude with a shotgun. What do you think would have happened if Jon Jones would have caught this guy? A guy prone to explosive outbursts. I think probably would have shot and killed that dude. Here he is, old Jon Jones, talking to DC, thinking he's off camera.
Yo, you still there?
Yeah, pussy, you still there?
I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm here. You are just the fakest person. I actually admire that you can actually be this fake. And like when the TV comes on, how you can just change. It's like you're a chameleon.
Hey, listen,
It's
I'm
awesome.
a professional.
It is unbelievable. God, you fucking suck. I wish they would let me next door so I can spit in your face.
Damn.
You know I would absolutely kill you if you ever did something like that,
You
right?
could never. You could.
So it's kind of wild also that that's where he goes. He doesn't go to I'll beat your ass or, you know, I'll fuck you up or anything like that. He says I'll kill you. It's the same guy who's telling police officers that he can hire people to kill him or that his brothers will kill him. This is the same guy who's chasing thieves down the street with a fucking shotgun. It's the same dude headbutting a cop car and denting the hood of it.
Oh, I bet you I could.
Then you should try, John. You really
It's the same dude who beat up his old lady multiple times, had the cops called on him at Caesars.
should try, John.
No, I would literally kill you if you
Yeah.
spit in my face.
Yeah, let's try that, John.
Literally kill you.
Let's try that, John.
I'm not saying I would fight you. I said I would kill you. If
John,
you did some
do you
stupid
think-
shit.
He even wants to double down and clarify that point. So, needs to say, pretty wild news about old Jon Jones here. He vacated the belts, so at least the division can finally move on. The heavyweight division, the UFC, can finally move forward with Tom Aspinall, like the rightful undisputed champ. And I guess we'll just leave it all on that note. Go back several years here where Jon Jones and DC were still like in the height of their feud, and DC had to lay some, I think, what do you say, some ugly truth?
Please. Sobering truth is
sobering
his
truth.
History dictates.
Ugly truth, sobering truth, but he said it best.
Tell him some sobering truth. Please. Sobering truth is his history dictates and determines that the same thing is going to happen. That is his character. That is him at his core. I look at that young lady, the PR lady that's on his team now, and I see in her eyes, she knows she's fighting a losing battle. I look at his coaches. I see that these guys know that this kid will not change. He will not change. He's the same guy. He's rotten at his core, and he will continue to up.
Don't you think that people can learn from their mistakes?
Mistakes? Mistakes. You don't constantly make mistakes.
No?
You make mistakes, but you don't do them over and over and over and over. No.
No, says who?
You don't do that. If
Says
you
who?
know when you make a mistake, it changes you. You try to make yourself better.
Not necessarily.
And this, many times we've heard this speech. John, this isn't the first time you've told us this.
No, absolutely. You know what?
This isn't the first time you've told us that.
Like that John's arguing, no, you do keep making mistakes constantly over and over and over, and you don't have to get any better. That's literally the side John's arguing here.
So how am I supposed to believe this guy? I don't need to, actually. I actually give two if Jon Jones is in jail. I can give two. I just don't want anything life-threatening to happen to him. But anything else, I don't give a damn if Jon Jones is. I don't care what happens with him.
My mistakes are very public. And
DC called it. That was fucking years ago. Him and Tom Aspinall have both had a pretty good grasp on this situation. DC calling out his character, Tom Aspinall saying he will retire Jon Jones without ever fighting him. That is it. Throw us a like, comment, subscribe. We don't have any more Jon Jones news to cover tonight. Maybe we'll put out another video in a couple days this weekend or something. Thanks for watching. Peace.